First reading, a reading from the Acts of Apostles, chapter 18, verses 23 to 28, where he spent a short time before continuing his journey through the Galatian country and then through Phrygia, encouraging all the followers. An Alexandrian Jewess named Apollos now arrived in Ephesus. He was an eloquent man with a sound knowledge of the scriptures, and yet, though he had been given instruction in the way of the Lord and preached with great spiritual favor and was accurate in all the details he taught about Jesus, he had experienced only the baptism of John. He began to teach fearlessly in the synagogues, and which Priscilla and Aquila heard him. They attached themselves to him and gave him more detailed instruction about the way. When Apollos thought of crossing over to Achaia, the brothers encouraged him and wrote asking the disciples to welcome him. When he arrived there, he was able to God's grace to help the believers considerably. By the energetic way, he refuted the Jews in public, demonstrating from the scriptures that Jesus was the Christ. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Gospel according to John, chapter 16, verses 23 to 28. When that day comes, you will not ask me any questions. In all truth, I tell you, anything you ask from the Father, he will grant in my name. Until now, you have not asked anything in my name. Ask, and you will receive, and so your joy will be complete. I have been telling you these things in valid language. The hour is coming when I shall no longer speak to you in valid language, but tell you about the Father in plain words. When that day comes, you will ask in my name, and I do not say that I shall pray to the Father for you, because the Father Himself loves you for loving me, and believing that I came from God. I came from the Father and have come into the world, and now I'm leaving the world to go to the Father.